In the 14th century, South India faced a crisis. The great kingdoms, Hoysalas, Kakatiyas, Pandyas, had fallen. Armies from the Delhi Sultanate swept south, bringing destruction and fear. Amidst this darkness, a spark of resistance ignited. On the banks of the Tungabhadra, Vijayanagara, the city of victory, emerged. Founded by men of vision, it became a fortress for a threatened civilization. For over 2 centuries, it stood as a beacon of Hindu civilization. Its capital, Hampi, became a wonder of the world. The city of victory, Vijayanagara, became a legend whispered through time. The Vijayanagara Empire began with 2 brothers, Hakka and Bukka, sons of Sangama. Once captives of the Delhi Sultanate, they returned south, inspired by the sage Vijayanagara, to reclaim their faith and resist foreign rule. Guided by Vijayanagara, they broke free and founded a new kingdom, Hakka as Harihara I, Bukka as his commander. Their capital, Kishkindha, linked their rule to the legendary land of Hanuman, giving their kingdom spiritual legitimacy. Surrounded by rivals, the brothers united chieftains, built a strong army, and forged a new nation. Their story is one of transformation, from captives to founders of an empire. The city of victory was born from faith, struggle, and vision. After the founding brothers, Vijayanagara faced relentless threats from the Bahmani sultans. Deva Raya and II reformed the army, recruiting skilled Muslim cavalry and archers, valuing talent over faith. Their bold moves transformed Vijayanagara's military, matching the Bahmani cavalry in battle. Massive irrigation projects brought water from the Tungabhadra, boosting agriculture and prosperity. These rulers were not just warriors, they were builders and patrons of art. Under the Deva Rayas, Vijayanagara became strong, prosperous, and culturally vibrant. Their legacy was a powerful, unified state, ready for a golden age. Krishnadevaraya's reign was Vijayanagara's golden age. A brilliant strategist and wise ruler, he led from the front, defeating the Sultan of Bijapur at Raichur. This victory secured the empire's borders and his reputation. Krishnadevaraya was more than a conqueror. He was a compassionate king. He traveled his realm, abolished unfair taxes, and cared for his people. He restored temples across South India, from Hampi to Tirumala. His court was a center of learning, home to the famed Ashtadigajas, 8 great Telugu poets. Krishnadevaraya himself was a poet, authoring the Telugu epic Amuktamalyada. Under his patronage, art, music, and dance flourished. Foreign travelers marveled at his wealth, army, and the splendor of Hampi. He was seen as the ideal king, just, generous, and powerful. His reign marked the peak of Vijayanagara's power and prestige. The empire's fame spread across continents. Krishnadevaraya embodied the ideal of the Dharmaraja, a king who protected both land and faith. His legacy is one of prosperity, creativity, and justice. He built on the foundations of his predecessors, raising Vijayanagara to new heights. The golden age of the city of victory was his gift to history. Hampi, the capital, was a marvel, one of the world's largest and richest cities. Built among giant granite boulders, it was protected by 7 lines of fortifications. Its markets bustled with merchants from across the globe, trading diamonds, spices, and textiles. The city's architecture was breathtaking. Grand temples with towering gopurams, like the Vittala temple with its musical pillars and stone chariot. The Virupaksha temple, the city's oldest shrine, was a center of worship and festivals. Hampi blended royal palaces, public halls, aqueducts, and sacred spaces, all carved from stone. Life was a celebration. Festivals like Mahanavami showcased military power and cultural richness. Foreign travelers described Hampi as larger than Rome, a place of unimaginable wealth. The city was well planned, with a sophisticated water supply system of canals and aqueducts. This engineering supported a huge population in a harsh landscape. Hampi was a testament to the vision and skill of its rulers and builders. It was a perfect fusion of nature and human creation, a sacred royal center. Even in ruins, Hampi's former glory is awe-inspiring. The city was the vibrant heart of the empire. Its legacy endures in stone and story. Hampi remains the jewel of the Tungabhadra. Religion was the foundation of Vijayanagara. The kings saw themselves as protectors of Hinduism, building temples and supporting monasteries. They were tolerant, respecting Jainism and Islam, creating a diverse society. Temples were more than places of worship. They were schools, hospitals, and economic centers. Temples owned land, acted as banks, and funded public works. The temple was the heart of every community. Agriculture thrived with vast irrigation networks, but real wealth came from trade. Vijayanagara controlled the spice trade, exporting pepper, cotton, and iron, and importing horses and silk. The empire minted its own coins, and a well-organized taxation system funded the army and grand projects. This economic brilliance powered the Golden Age. The combination of strong agriculture, booming trade, and temple economy created prosperity. The empire's financial strength was its engine. Faith, festivals, and finance were intertwined in daily life. This cycle of prosperity sustained Vijayanagara for centuries. Vijayanagara's art and architecture were bold and distinctive. Temples featured intricate carvings, stories in stone from the Ramayana and Mahabharata. Sculptors mastered granite, creating colossal statues like Lakshmi Narasimha and Sasivekalu Ganesha. Literature flourished in Sanskrit, Kannada, Telugu, and Tamil. Krishnadevaraya's court was a golden age for Telugu poetry. Music and dance thrived. Purandara Dasa, the father of Carnatic music, composed thousands of devotional songs. Bharatanatyam dance was performed in temple courtyards. The empire nurtured every art form as an offering to the divine. Vijayanagara's cultural legacy shaped South India's traditions. Its vibrant arts remain celebrated to this day. Every empire has its end. For Vijayanagara, it was sudden and devastating. Aliya Rama Raya, the regent, played the Deccan sultanates against each other until they united against him. In 1565, at Talikota, the Vijayanagara army faced a grand alliance of sultanates. Overconfidence and betrayal turned the tide. Two commanders switched sides. Chaos erupted. Rama Raya was captured and beheaded. The army collapsed. The victorious sultanates marched on Hampi. For 6 months, the city was systematically destroyed. Palaces burned, temples broken, people massacred. The jewel of the world became a smoldering ruin. Aqueducts were shattered, sculptures defaced, and the city abandoned. Hampi became a ghost city, its glory lost to time. The Battle of Talikota marked the end of the last great Hindu empire in the south. The sun set on the city of victory. A dark night of chaos descended on the land. The destruction was total. Vijayanagara's greatness was erased in days. The empire's fall was a tragedy for all of South India. The ruins became a silent witness to lost glory. The legend of Vijayanagara survived only in whispers. Though Hampi was destroyed, Vijayanagara's spirit endured. The royal family fled south, ruling smaller kingdoms for another century. The Nayaka kingdoms carried on its artistic and architectural legacy. For centuries, Hampi lay forgotten, hidden in jungle and legend. In the 19th century, British explorers rediscovered its ruins, revealing its lost grandeur. Today, Hampi is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, drawing visitors from around the world. Its stones whisper stories of a glorious past. The art forms born here, Carnatic music, Bharatanatyam, still thrive. Vijayanagara's legacy lives in South India's living culture. Its story is a reminder of human achievement and the tragedy of loss. We invite you to explore this history, its lessons and legends. Like, share, and subscribe for more incredible tales from history. Let's keep the spirit of Vijayanagara alive for generations to come.